we're back playing Pauper with the same deck as last time. Opening hand gives us some good plays, turn 1 and 2. Up against black, so we could expect a Gomag Angler or a multitude of removal. No duress turn 1, so that's nice. Got all the land drops we'll need. If I can draw a pump spell turn 2 and 3, we should be pretty good, pretty on track. War Falcon into Thraben Inspector should be a pretty good play. Stealthy Slayer is a really cool card. Essentially unblockable with Shadow. Been wanting to make a mono black aggro deck with that and like Sangrophage, those sorts of cards for a while now. So we've got a quarter of our lands, total lands in hand, so that's nice. I did say that Thraben Inspector was the obvious play, but I've got no other 1-drop to really make the most of going wide, so Veteran Armor will do. Like with that burn match, his toughness boost isn't going to do too much here against straight up removal, but it's not like I can really chump block or anything with the Stealthy Slayer anyway. It looks like mono black, yet to see any sort of disruption. That can always change. Can't do much about this this attack here, but we can take 2 damage for quite a few turns with no problems. Try and dish back more damage, that's how it goes. Doesn't seem to be dropping anything. So he's passed with no play, so he's very likely holding back removal. So in saying that, I still decided to play into it. Should have done this main phase 1, but we won't learn. Loyal Cathar gives us an extra target for removal, or gives you 2 targets for removal. We're really going to need that pump spell next turn. Again, we take the 2, can't do anything about that. So Crypt Rats is an interesting card. Gonna probably have to try and play around that a bit, but still keep trying to be aggressive. Finally got our pump spell. That's 11 damage on board now, so that should swing things in our favour quite a bit. So I really messed up badly there. I thought they still had to declare blockers, when in fact they already had declared no blocks at all. I'd just come from Arena and I think they give you a prompt or additional prompt, I can't remember now. So 11 damage becomes a measly 5. And I then decide to give Crypt Rats more targets rather than cast Raise the Alarm and Crack the Clue on their end step. Because why not? the Swamp Cycle main phase, perhaps out of pity. And as expected, I lose my board to the Crypt Rats. The Loyal Cathar comes back at least, but he doesn't get that boost from Guardian's Pledge as he's no longer white. Martian Cry is not the worst thing to draw right now. At least I'll have pump spells for the next 3 turns. Pop him for 2. And I decide to do the sensible thing and go for the aforementioned end step play. Raise the alarm plus clue on their end step. Staring down a Twisted Abomination is not the worst thing right now. And for once I've actually got more cards in hand than my opponent. Decide to play it safe and cast the Raise the Alarm first in case I somehow skip the response trigger. Wouldn't mind getting a land off that clue to make the most of what I've got at the moment. But Loyal Cathar will do. So I'm going to be very careful with my attack steps now. Go for what could have been the killing blow. So they've got 2 cards in hand. If we can keep going wide, we should eventually win out. I've got plenty of creatures. Playing something big. Thought that might have been the angler. And this could not leave me closer to losing. At least Martian Cry gives me vigilance, so I can still chump block the Abomination. A 5th land would have been nice, but we're still doing good. 2 damage will become 4. If they get another creature in hand, we're kind of screwed. But at this rate, I can try and still go wide. I've still got the creatures. Do the only option here. Doom Travel is not the worst. I can still go wide here. Poke him for 1 damage. Yeah, I can still go wide and close it out. So I decide to push my luck and refill my board. If either of these 2 guys, Doom Travel or Loyal Cathar, die, at least I can get something back from it. So even if they do remove them or I champ block, I can still come out on top. Well, never mind. Well, thank you for watching.